So welcome back to the channel, The Wolf of London. First thing I want to say is thank you so much, guys, that you helped me to hit 100 subscribers. Now, some of you be thinking, why are you happy? For me, that's what I wanted to hit at this point. So it's not about hitting those crazy numbers. No, I wanted to hit 100. Yesterday I was only at like 80 something, which is still is something, but you guys went the extra way and helped me get to 100. So I want to say thank you to all of you that's new, and thank you to those who are old and still stayed subscribed. I don't know what else to say, but thank you. Now, I'm not going to drag out this intro, but something very, very interesting occurred last night. Now, it was 2 o'clock in the UK, so I couldn't cover this because it's 2 in the morning. I had work at whatever time in the morning, that's irrelevant. But now I have time and I can cover it, and I'm covering it as early as possible because I want you guys to see it as quick as possible. That's why I'm covering it now. So, last night, this came out on CNBC. CNBC admitting that AMC is being attacked by naked shorting. If MSM are reporting it, oh god, the bad grammar, are reporting it, it must be so blatant. You'd think the SEC may even step in sometime next year after a good lunch. Seems accurate, seems very accurate. Anyway.
There's a lot of people, there are a lot of short sellers out there that have been borrowing stock they didn't have. In other words, yes, I think there are dynamics where retail investors can get caught, but
Now, I don't know if you heard that, but I'm going to play another clip afterwards, yeah? She just said naked shorting, and you can see her face. Let's go back. That is not the face you make when you do something good. That is the mistake. That is literally the face you make when you made a mistake. This is the face where a child's literally made a doo-doo in their pants and lied to their parents and like, she's in denial. She's just like, oh crap, what have I just said? You can see he's like, even he in that particular frame, she messed up. She just literally called it out for what it is, naked shorting. Now, a lot of you are new, and I'm welcoming you guys, join. But some of you don't know what naked shorting is, and that's perfectly fine. There's no such thing as a dumb question. So we're going to find out what that is and kind of get into that. But just know, she emitted on a live air, so this is not getting edited out, but probably deleted, but people have backup, so just like this channel is going to back it up. She just literally said naked shorts. You just confessed it. You really just confessed it. Anyway, let's just get into, I got loads of tabs we're going to go through. But to make it easier for you guys, don't worry, we've got a couple memes here and there to keep you guys still entertained. It might be a bit too much. Alright, so first meme we've got CNBC first used naked shorts. The exact day we started calling it predatory synthetic stock dilution. And that is true. I remember seeing that. Because naked shorts, it sounds calm, peaceful. It's not. It's manipulative. Predatory, synthetic, fake, predatory, pouncing, something vicious. And stock dilution. Making it so it's not concentrated anymore. Anyway, I give this meme like a 5 out of 10. It did the job. Anyway, possible explanation for Lee saying naked shorts on CNBC. Just a total accident. They know about it and just accidentally spoke about it on national TV. Now, people make mistakes all the time, so fair enough. A 4D move by Lee to leverage her position. They can't fire her because she can expose them for manipulation. So she extort money from CNBC. She's trying to get that SEC whistleblower money. Now, that might seem like a good move, like a 4D chess move. Having that extra leverage. Like, now, you fire her. We know she's telling the truth. She's got stuff to talk about. So you're going to keep her. But you're going to bribe her to keep her mouth closed. But then if she's not happy with that, maybe she can just go to the SEC and be a snitch. Well, it's not being a snitch. You're literally talking on a crime that's affecting people internationally. Like, hello to my US viewers and any other viewer around the world, but it's directed at you, what I'm going to say next. I'm not from the US, but this manipulation has affected me. I'm from the UK. So, for all the other people that's not from the US, like Poland, Russia, France, Spain, Australia, what other countries, you guys have been affected if you've been invested into GME. So, yeah, anyway. She owns GME because she is misinformed about naked short selling and she just wants the rocket to launch soon because working for CNBC sucks. Now, if she owned it, I don't think she should ever mention owning it, especially when you're on CNBC and just owned by Citadel. We kind of worked that one out. So, yeah. I mean, it's a little of a bit of joke theory, but plausible, but unlikely. Could be possible. Smoke by a hedge fund to accidentally say naked shorts on CNBC. What are we missing this weekend? What did they not want us to find out? All these news about banks, brokers restricting shorting of GME and or distancing themselves from GME. Is there anything that is coming out this weekend they won't find out? Now, a bit wordy. Basically, are we missing something else? Maybe, we don't know. That's the keyword it's missing. They accidentally did it so that we get hyped and say that the catalyst, then they just hammer the price down on Monday and kill morale. Now, personally, I still think there is one more attack left for GME. AMC, I'm not too fussed about. Guys, I'm going to be real honest. If you're holding AMC, strong on you. Strong on you. But I'm here for GME. I'm here for GME. That's me being honest. I'm not going to say I'm here for AMC, whatever. If you disagree with me, dislike the video, whatever, that's down on you. But I'm here for GME and that's what I'm invested in. Anyway. Now, I personally still think there's one more attack that's going to happen on GME stock. Now, you're going to be like, has there been any attacks that's happened before? Yes. 2 that was blatant, no denial. January, when trading was turned off. Everyone remembers. January 26th, 28th. Boop. Next week, February. Boop. Next week, February. $38. People will say 40, but I remember watching that screen just knowing I didn't have any capital to throw in at that current moment when it hit 40. And then when it hit 38, I was just like, oh my god. But yeah, that was number 1. The second one, people, do you remember when the price went to 350 in the middle of March? Now, that's only about 6-7 weeks ago, so not too long ago. It was rocketing. It went from 45 to 180, that 180 to 350, and then 350 went back down. That was the second attack after it went for 350. Now, I still think there's one more attack. I know recently we did just see like 2 red days, but 4, 5%, etc. I don't think that was it. I think they got one last attack, but bear in mind, they don't have much left. They don't. So, stay strong. Anyway, I accidentally said it to have people FOMO into naked shorted stocks. If I was a new ape, I would be buying the cheaper stock, not the $200 one, which is kind of true. They have been setting this up for weeks, advertising AMC or BlackBerry while taking down. Yes, I'm not gonna lie. I think, okay, if you're there for AMC, fine. I think it's more misdirection from GME because GME is really the big play at hand. Sorry. Now BlackBerry coming back into the mix. BlackBerry, you was there in January. People forgot about you. 99% of people forgot about you. I forgot about you. So for BlackBerry to be coming back now, if you held it, fine, you held it. But it's not a thing where everyone's switching from one of those 2 stocks to BlackBerry. No. And if you're going to jump on the bandwagon, personally, go for GME. That's my opinion, not financial advice. Anyway, so that's what someone's put as their own little theory. Shout out to this person. If you want to follow him, follow him. let's see the next thing we got. I just said about this thing called naked shorts. So let's open this up. We've got a little picture from Wikipedia. Now, I'm not going to read all of this because this is a bit lengthy and I don't want to, you know, we got some smooth brain apes and we got some wrinkly apes. Not everyone's the wrinkly apes. I might not be fully wrinkly, but I have enough wrinkles so you can see it on my forehead. Anyway, we're going to go through this little picture and that is it. Naked short selling. So you have a market seller, naked short seller. So you can see their share is getting sold, or they're selling the share to the market, who's the buyer, who returns it back to the short seller at the current market price, where the short seller now, you're at step 2, share delivery, is gone to the naked short seller. Now this is very confusing. So like I said, and actually let's start from the top, makes more sense. So we've got the market seller, which is going to be putting the share purchasing to the naked short seller, who's delivering it to the market buyer, but who's selling it back to the market seller at the current price. So essentially they still have that IOU a share. And you can see there's not really like some sort of transaction gone back here. It's like it's 2 ways here, but it's 1 way there. So this is where it's become naked. But let's not make it more confusing. Naked short selling, you don't own the underlying asset and you need to buy it outright to pay it back. In the meantime, you'll pay interest. If you borrowed a bike, you sold that bike, and there's only one bike, you have to buy that bike back at whatever value when it's deemed that you need to pay it back. Now, you could go into stuff about liquidity issues, etc., but it's going to overcomplicate it. Just know you need to return it back. There's no ripping up the IOU. The only way the IOU is gone if it goes bankrupt. GameStop is not going bankrupt. GameStop is not getting delisted. So that those IOUs, those naked shorts, must be covered. I'm gonna look at this next post. So like I said, this was realistically like not long ago. Look, it shows you the time. It was like 4 a.m. I was sleeping, my friends. I mean, America, I would love to be close to your time zone, but it is what it is. I'm like 6 hours ahead. Anyway, hashtag naked shorts is trending in the United States. As you can see, 9,575 tweets, and that was 17 hours ago. I guarantee that number is much more if you checked it now. CNBC, another post just about CNBC. CNBC know what they've inspired. CNBC, great coverage on the meme stocks today. After your analysts brought up how naked short selling has likely occurred, I've decided to invest in GME. As you are a trusted news source, I deeply effing value the words of your finance news team. Words, oh gosh, I don't like hashtags when there's too much words. You don't know where the word starts or finishes. Words taken out of context. Cool. It's kind of true. A lot of people didn't know what naked short selling was, but now we do. Anyway, like I said, we got memes, guys, to keep you. Look at me. I'm the catalyst now. Oh, okay, that one gets an 8 out of 10. I love it. It's basically just the Somalian pirate captain meme, where it's like, I'm the captain of the ship now. Look at me. I'm the catalyst. Now, personally, I think for Jimmy to squeeze, or the gamma squeeze to initiate the short squeeze, which will keep going back and forth between gamma and short and gamma and short, I don't think there'll be like a catalyst. I think it will just be a margin call, being realistic. But I think catalyst-wise, it might take out small hedge funds. But most people are just thinking about Melvin Capital and Citadel. Those will be different. But for like the small hedge funds that have shorted GME, I don't think it'll be a catalyst that will take it out. And then they'll have liquidity issues. And then they'll get margin called. And then margin call, they won't have the money. Because now you have 1 hour to cover a margin call. 1 hour. They don't get the money, but then start closing some shit to cover it up and buy, and that's going to add buying pressure. It's going to push up the stock, in turn causing the price to rise. Alright, so remember we was just looking at how it was trending on Twitter. You got some people that are just getting a bit upset about it. I wouldn't get upset. I mean, the whole point is to get the word out there. Instead of spamming hashtag naked short memes, use the opportunity to spread our knowledge. Now, I think that is reasonable. Memes, it's great. It keeps people entertained, keeps them happy, and that's why I put some in this video. But I think the knowledge is kind of important, especially like we're really close to the end, guys. Like, the end game is really close. It really is. Anyway, got another meme. Like I said, keep you guys posted. Say the line, Melissa. Naked shorts. Do you know what this reminds me of? Guys, if you've seen the Shrek Forever After, so that's the 4th Shrek film, there's a meme where it's like, do the roar, and then Shrek does the roar. That's kind of it, like, really. I give this one an 8 out of 10. I liked it. Now, going back to that news anchor on CNBC who accidentally said naked shorts, but it's like, is it an accident? Was it not? Double bluff? Who knows? Also, Melissa Lee on Twitter sharing roaring kitty and saying, meow, one of us. Now, this was back in February 24th, reposting something deep fucking value put. So, is it really a double bluff, or did she mean to say it on purpose? Because the thing is, let's be honest, she posted this back in February, which isn't a time where so much people were talking about GME, but more a time when people were a bit fearful of what was going on in the stock, and a lot of manipulation was going on. So I feel that if she said meow, maybe she's one of us. Alright, so in the beginning of this video, I did show you the clip, but I'm going to show you it without that YouTuber in the bottom right corner, and it's a little bit more clearer.
A lot of short sellers out there that have been borrowing stock they didn't have. In other words, yes, I think there are dynamics where retail investors...
You heard that. Wait. Guys, I'm going to play that one more time.
There are dynamics where retail investors can get caught, but it's really a dynamic where
Oh god, okay, no, that gets like a 9.5. That is such a beautiful meme. 3-day weekend, 2-day weekend, another meme. I mean, this week that's just finishing, Monday was a bank holiday, whoop whoop. Also, that was my birthday, and yeah, so the markets was closed for most of the European stock market and of course the American stock market. But now the market's only closed today and tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. So when it gets back to Monday, 2:30 GMT time, or the equivalent in America, whatever your 2:30 here is over there, the market will be open. And we'll be looking forward to that, especially after what was said today. Now, you need to understand, when you say something and it starts trending, it may have an effect on social media, but there's always ways to measure certain things. As you can see, someone put the caption, "Ooh, she made a boo-boo." The past day, look at the results for naked shorts. You got 25 people, 25 countries, regions, whatever, and that number's gone up to 100. So it's gone up over 300% in the period of a couple hours, if that. And you can clearly see why, because we know. And you got interest by region. You can see certain states are lit up. Do I know my states in America? No. Should I? Yes. Now, got another post. Appreciate it, CNBC. Without you, I would have never known about naked short selling. See, a lot of you guys don't know what it is. Like, if you want to look into it in depth, please research it yourself. But I don't want to be overwhelming, so I'm not going to explain it in depth. Just know, you don't own the underlying asset. You pay interest over time. You don't have enough cash to buy it. You'll have to sell everything to buy it. And you're buying it at whatever the market value is. So even if you lose money, when it comes to that point, you have to buy. You have to buy. So you're going bankrupt, pretty much. If you can't afford it, you're going bankrupt. Anyway, I bought GME because CNBC said there was illegal manipulation on the stock. What about you guys? And that's 1 hour ago. Shout out to Huckleberry 007. CNBC definitely convinced me I need to buy the stocks. Fundamentals, DD, and value investing had nothing to do with my opinions. Solely here because Melissa Lee told me short hedge funds were naked. Solely here because Melissa Lee told me SHFs were naked short selling. Without her today, I would have never bought a single stock. See, look, just by her saying naked shorts has influenced people to buy stock they've never done in before their whole life. And people putting in $200-300 into a company that they've never heard of before, or never even invested in, it just shows you the power of media. Like, it really does bring people together. Now we got 2 more comments. Nothing shocking. Wow, I'm super grateful to CNBC for breaking this explosive story and giving me the inside track on what's going on behind the scenes of the financial markets. I loaded up on GME thanks to their groundbreaking coverage. That coverage was an eye-opening revelation. I'm buying more GME next Monday, as it is now quite clear that GME is still trading at a massive discount due to this naked shorting of the stock. I'm forever grateful to Melissa Lim or Lee, okay, Lim, whatever, of CNBC. Now, Monday's going to be a very interesting day, guys, because the market's been closed for 2 days and we've just had a confirmation via CNBC. Now, if it was from any other, and I mean it, any other news anchor, it would have held weight, but not as much weight as this. You're getting it from the dragon's mouth, literally. Like, it could have been done on Fox, ABC, etc., but it was done by CNBC, which is, once again, like we discovered before, owned by Citadel. So, we really got it from the best place we could have asked for. And it's just more videos of people recording it, and you can see another post. So I'm going to play you the clip one more time, but this one's in a little bit more length and a little bit more clear. So let me just open it up full screen and
us versus them. I'm sorry, I'm not buying into that. I think that's dangerous. And again, look, there's a lot of people, there are a lot of short sellers out there that have been borrowing stock they didn't have. In other words, yes, I think there are dynamics where retail investors can get.
That's basically pull it so you can all hear that. We all heard it. It'll slow down so you could hear it on 4 different occasions. Of course, it was only said once in a real clip, but 4 different occasions. Naked shorts. Remember that, guys. Remember that, guys. So when Monday comes, if you're ever feeling FUD, which is fear, uncertainty, and doubt, remember, CNBC's already confirmed it. And they didn't do it outright, as in, okay, we're lying. They slipped it out by mistake. People make mistakes, people. People make mistakes. Now, I'm going to finish it off with this lovely little meme. The face you make when you confirm illegal naked short selling on TV live, and also realize this could get you pinned as the catalyst. Now, I'm just going to leave it on that nice little picture. That is not the face you make when you've done something right. That is the face you make when you've done something wrong. Jimmy strong, ape strong, still holding, diamond hands, not going to sell anything less than 10, no, 100, no, 1 mil. 1 mil. People, the floor has been set at 10 mil by you guys. Some people have said 20 mil. Today, I have seen someone say they have twin babies, and congrats to that person with twin babies on the way. That person does want to sell for 40 mil. But GME is going over 1,000. Do not ask me this again. I am still going to be holding and buying GME. This video is not financial advice, but I hope you enjoyed it for educational reasons and entertainment reasons. Now, personally, we just smashed the target. Now, when you hit a target, you have to set another target. My next goal is to hit 200 subscribers on this channel. Now, I don't set dates, just like with GameStop, we don't set dates, we just hold. So, as I'm holding the stock, I'll be holding this channel and I'll keep posting videos for you guys to watch as often as I can. And covering as much as I can possible on GameStop, keeping you up to date with relevant information. So, if you enjoyed this video, leave it a like. If you didn't enjoy this video, leave it a dislike. I do not mind, be honest. If you want to see something different in the future, put it in the comments. Whatever you liked, put it in the comments. What you didn't like, put it in the comments. And if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. And I will see you in the next video.